Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Slay here, drum rolls for the girl. So welcome to my channel once more. You know where you are. This is a channel where we talk about those deep lying topics that affect our life, and we try to ignore every day but somehow get to affect us teeny weeny little bits. So we're here to expose, to talk about it, and to share. And guys, I bet you all the topics I talk about here I have been affected by in one way or the other. So this is me putting out my struggles for us to, this putting it out there just makes me realize that okay, indeed I have this problem and I'm ready to walk through it. So this platform is a platform for me to let everything out, and I want you to join me in letting everything out. Look, life is short. If anything that this period has taught us, life is short, so you have to, don't just live, you have to live life to the fullest, guys. So welcome. Today we are going to be talking about something that is dear to me and has affected me in many ways, has affected me for a very long time, and it was a constant battle for me. And maybe when you see me, you're like, how can this girl have such a problem? Yes, you can't really see people and read their struggles, but people are struggling, guys. And what is that I want us to talk about today is self-esteem. Self-esteem, guys. Many of us walk around with serious self-esteem issues. It shows in our way of interacting with others. It shows in our way of interacting with our family, our friends, our colleagues. Self-esteem basically is just the way you value and see yourself. And most of us don't really have high opinions of ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. We don't trust ourselves. Example is, guys, I told you that I have wanted to do this YouTube channel for the longest of time, and not because of the accolades or anything. Not that I don't care about the accolades and the good things that come with having a YouTube channel, but I wanted a forum where I can express myself, talk to somebody, help somebody. But I was always afraid. I was always afraid that the backlash, people will not accept me. Am I good enough? Do I speak good English? Nonsense allusion. Do I speak good English? Is my face good enough? Is my face pretty enough for the camera? And so that kept me back, and I didn't do it. And not only that, many things in my life that have been affected by self-esteem, because I'm afraid to express myself. I'm like, will I be accepted? Will this be accepted? Will this person love me? And it has affected even my relationships. I've always been scared because I think maybe I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, than ABC. And it took a lot of working. And bet you me, guys, I am still working to get out of that trap hole, that hamster wheel place that I am, that spiral, downward spiral. Low self-esteem especially is you having really low opinion of yourself, not having confidence in yourself, not trusting yourself that you can do any good thing. And where is that from? I believe, I am no expert, guys, but trust me, from my experience, I believe that low self-esteem stems from our childhood, our schooling environment, and virtually the environment we grew up. Most children grow up in environments where they don't feel free to express themselves. Maybe they have, look, disclaimer, our parents love us, and most of the times parents will only parent you the way they were parented. Am I preaching? I guess I'm preaching. Your parents will parent you just maybe the way they were parented, and maybe they will not know better. But with globalization and all this expansion, we have learned that there are certain things we cannot do. Like, you grew up in a home where a parent feels it's normal to tell you that, oh, you stupid, oh, you're so stupid, you're dull. I don't even know where I got you from. You're so dull. Compare you to your sibling. Why can't you be like a sister? Why can't you be like your brother? And for them, they think that is a form of encouraging you. Why? So A took first. He has 6 heads. What happened to your head? Why? Were you dropped at childhood? What happens that you cannot do and perform like A? Why? And they compare you to people. You grow up feeling that, okay, maybe I'm not good enough. I'm not better than my brother. I'm not better than my sister. But they forget to know that you are an individual on your own, and you have your own capacity given to you. but they compare you with another person's abilities, and they compare you with A, B, C. And same thing in school, where you have some teachers, and I'm against those kinds of teachers that make, oh, you are the top student and you are so dull, why can't you be like A? No. As a teacher, somebody who's trained you have to know that in a class there are children with diversity, there are children with different ability, there are children who are slow, there are children who are fast. The places where self-esteem, low self-esteem start developing, from the family home, from the childhood, where maybe you are in a family where they are criticizing you constantly about your weaknesses. Not that you should encourage a child's weaknesses, but once you see a child has a weakness, for me, I'm now a parent, I think that once you see a child has a weakness, focus on their strength. As you already know, anything positive thing you focus on, you attract more. Try to build the child's confidence. All these self-esteem issues stem from childhood, and when you have low self-esteem issues, they go a long way with you. They go into your relationships, and all those things are baggages that we have carried, baggages and wrong paradigms from childhood, from our environment, and we run away and they affect our lives. Some people are lucky and they find out a solution from that spiral hole, but some people don't and die of depression. Yes, we in Africa don't believe in depression and mental issues, but it exists. Hey-oh. Oh. Hey-oh. It does exist. Mental issues are real, guys. But we downplay it here in Africa, especially in Cameroon. We downplay it. People are still trying to get the fact that you think when you see somebody walking on the road and talking alone, and you're like, ha, you're crazy man. That crazy man. Do you know? And all these are because you have serious baggages of problems that you're walking around with, and you see people depressed. Look, not that when they say we speak about self-esteem issues means that we'll never have problems or we'll never have of course, even people who grew up in beautiful homes and had the best environment sometimes have doubts in themselves. They doubt themselves when they're about to take a leap, but that's different. Doubting yourself a little and completely selling yourself short and having no value of yourself and not believing yourself, they are two different things. So guys, I think we need to identify our problems. Most of the time we get angry over issues, but we have deep underlying issues that are affecting us that we try to ignore. Video to tell us that many of us, I'm aware and I'm one of them, I'm telling you that I've been struggling with that. Yes, I had a problem. I had time really accepting myself. For the longest of time, since this is an open forum, I thought I wasn't beautiful. Yeah, true. I thought I wasn't beautiful and I wasn't good enough. And not that I had bad relationships, but it made me a bitter person in my relationship. It made me I didn't give my all. I didn't trust because I didn't believe that people were loving me genuinely. I had a lot of emotional baggage, and that stems from my childhood. I won't say I had a difficult childhood, but I didn't have a childhood where my strengths were encouraged. As I said, I had a lot of baggage from my childhood. My parents were good to me. They took care of me. They gave me everything I needed, but it doesn't change that I had baggage, serious baggage, and it affected me for a very long time. I can tell you that it's just recently that I'm dropping all those baggages down. And what helped me drop all those baggages down is when I became a mother myself. Make him know that he can achieve anything he sets his mind seriously to. I want to encourage, and I know he's not going to be a perfect human being, and even when he will have weaknesses and failure, I'm going to be like, son, I know you're having a hard time. I know you are not like ABC. You're different and you're perfect, and you can excel in other things. It will be, I want my son to have the strength and courage to do the things I have wanted to do for years. I want him to be fearless and do things and try and make mistakes and fail, because that's what life is about: trying, making mistakes, failing and learning. And that's what motivated me to drop some of my self-esteem problem, to look into myself and search myself and want to work on all those problems. So I have been working on it, and I'm encouraging somebody there to believe in themselves. Moving out of low self-esteem and believing in yourself it's not the easiest thing. It's easy to speak about it, it's easy to listen to motivational speeches and audios and podcasts, but doing the work is hard. But you have to want to do it for yourself first. It's true, one of the motivations for me to drop down all my issues was my son, but I also thought about myself. I was like, I want my son to see me in a positive light. So I want my son to see the best version of me. So do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, because it is important for you to take care of yourself. Look, the only person you are stuck and bound to live this life with and walk this surface earth with is yourself. You can decide that you want to go away from your parents, you can decide that you want to go away from people, but the only person you're stuck with in life to live the entire life till you die is yourself. So you can as well do that by loving yourself, taking care of yourself. And how are you taking care of yourself? By not accepting certain things. There are certain things that are not going to be accepted. Things that you accepted in the past, you will not accept everything. Learn to say no. Yeah, no, very important. Learn to say no. And that's it. Okay. And so that's why I wanted to just share this little extract, this little talk with you, and I hope it has helped somebody. I hope somebody is going to search themselves, because we all have, most of us do have serious low self-esteem issues. We don't even know. Maybe because we have been disappointed in relationships, you think that since A left you, B left you, means that you are doomed, you can't have a good relationship. I mean, like, there should be something wrong with me. No, most of the time there's nothing wrong with you, there's something wrong with them. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're good enough. Believe that you're enough. And that's the problem. We think we are not enough. You are enough for everything. You are enough. You are enough. So you need to know that you're enough. And when you know you're enough, and you know that you are important to yourself first before anybody, then now you will do that work. It's going to be a tough work, because it has been tough for me here, but it's going to be a very beautiful work. When you're done doing that work, you will be glad you did. So I know how hard this time is. For all those who have lost loved one in this period, I send in my condolence. For those who are sick, I say keep holding on faith and trusting God that everything is going to be fine. So guys, on this note, I'm calling you to with all of you. So I want all of you to go and send this to your loved ones. Share. It could help somebody, yeah, because these are things that nobody talks about. It could help somebody. We all are facing these things, but we keep it inside. So share, like, subscribe, comment. And if you want me to talk about something and give my opinion about something, I'm no expert. Biko, no, please, I beg you. I'm no expert, but I'm just sharing my opinion on how I see life. Everybody has their own way of seeing life. I can stand here, you see 6. You can stand there, you see 9. But the beauty of life is the fact that we are all diverse. We're beautiful in our diversity. So thank you guys for watching my channel. You know what to do. You know what to do. You already know that you're supposed to subscribe, like, and share to make a sister's dream go. This is my dream, and I'm taking you on it, and you don't know places we're about to go now. So thank you guys, and ciao. See you in my next video.